What up, what up, what up? What's popping? What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? What's going on? What's popping? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Miles is on his way soon. He got to set his cameras up and all that other good stuff. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to AJ Lindo in the building. Monogamous player in the building. Joe Blast is in the building. JD, what's good? Sean Light, what's popping? Tim Reed, what's good? What's going on? Five Snug, was popping. Certified Tyrone. Jay Bird is in the building. Zawadi, what's going on? What's good? What's good? What's popping with you guys? They call me Los. What's good? So today's show, man. Listen, the game is going to be so heavy as usual, but this is sort of some of this is some advanced game, so I don't want you guys to get confused. But I really want you guys to understand this so that you don't be out here getting used and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into all that, though, you already know what we're gonna do real quick. Let me get to the trailer, and then we'll be back in a second. Let's go.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Joe. You be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't know accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Yo. We back. Yeah, man. So, we got calls already. So, guys, if you wanna call in 516-387-1224. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and we will get that shit cracking. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got W. Alfonso, Julian is in the building. Main event Flo is in the building. Felipe, what's going on? Antonio and Rita, what's popping? Let me take this call real quick. While Miles is getting set up and all that. 678, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, I don't need $1.
Hi, what's popping, bro? What's good? What's good, my nigga?
Question. So,
what up?
How do you get laid without getting your own place? I want to know that.
Wait, what? You said, how do you get laid without having your own place? Is that the question?
Yes.
Okay, there's these things called hotels that you can go to.
or cheaper ones called motels.
Right. Or you could have sex at her place. So those are your options. Or if you have a friend, you tell your friend, hey, let me borrow your apartment for a little while. You understand?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like some people, I watch other content creators. I'm not going to mention their names, but I'm saying that they say that you can't really use a hotel or something like that. Like you gotta have your own place. I mean, I'm not saying hotels not good. It's not a bad idea. I think hotels is a good idea, but I'm saying that some content creators say a hotel's not a good idea. So I don't know what else is that.
So wait a second. So let me ask you a question. How many girls do you have lined up in the next week or two that you're going to be having sex with?
Hold on. I'm dating this one chick.
Okay. And how many times you had sex?
To be honest with you, here's the thing. I only can
Bro. Say 0.
Zero. But
Okay.
No, hold on. Now I want to stop right there for a second. First, you gotta have a woman who wants to have sex with you first. Then you can worry about where to have sex with her. You understand what I'm saying? You're already talking about where, and you don't even have a girl who wants to have sex with you yet. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to.
Huh? But here's the thing. I had situations that I almost got laid many times. I had situations that I almost got laid. Like sometimes I go to a hotel room, I almost got laid, but sometimes I do some goofy shit and I'm not getting laid.
Okay, well, listen, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do, caller. This is what we're going to do. What I need you to do is I need you to holler at Miles or myself so we can give you some coaching so that you can really make this happen, because you're putting the cart before the horse right now, my brother. You worried about where to take it as fuck, but ain't nobody trying to fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So hit us up later for that, and we'll get that going. All right, man. Appreciate the call, bro. We're going to go 979, and then we're going to get to the main topic. 979, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Yes, Mr. Locario. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, my brother. Did you donate?
Yes, I did.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's going on?
So I've been hearing you guys for about maybe like a year now.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard you guys say over and over again that looks don't matter. Mm-hmm. I want to ask you, what do you say about appearance?
Say it again?
I've heard you guys say over and over again that looks do not matter. What do you have to say about appearance in general?
Yeah, appearance, you got to get your appearance up. Yeah, you got to get your appearance up. Appearance is when we talk about looks, right? Looks are, when we say looks, we're talking about how your face naturally looks and how your body naturally looks, right? So now when you put yourself together, meaning the clothes you wear, the jewelry you wear, the shoes you wear, having your teeth brushed, having a haircut, having your face, shaved, right, or whatever it is, that's appearance. You see what I'm saying? So those are the two different things, how we differentiate it, so that when we talk about this, the natural look, people are talking about how your face looks, how handsome your face looks, how cute your face looks, how ugly your face looks, whatever the fuck they think, and your body. That's what we're talking about when we talk about looks. But appearance is how you put yourself together. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Sure. Right. So let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. So would you agree that appearance does matter?
Yeah. Everything matters. Okay. Everything matters. See, don't get it confused. Don't get it confused. That is. Don't get it confused. Let me explain something.
That is what I'm saying.
Don't get it confused. Don't get it confused. Hold on. I want to explain. Hold on, brother. Don't get it confused, because I want guys to understand something. Because in the book, in the first chapter of this book, right, I talk about how when people say looks matter and looks don't matter, it's both right, because everything matters and nothing matters at the same fucking time. So, for example, this is an example in the book. If you have a college degree, and I want you to answer this question, can you get a good job without a college degree?
Yes.
Okay. Can you get a good job with a college degree?
Yes.
Okay. Now, does it matter to have a college degree to get a good job?
Can you repeat that for me?
I said, does it matter if you have a college degree or not to get a good job?
It's a very broad question, but I would say no.
Right. So it's the same thing. So a college degree can help, but you don't need it. It's the same concept. So when we talk about looks, a lot of guys think that you have to be the best looking motherfucker on earth to get girls. Does it help? Yes. But if you are not the best looking motherfucker, you can still get girls. Do you get it?
Absolutely. I mean, that is a much more satisfactory answer to actually get from you than hearing that appearance, because I was under the impression that you would say a rather similar thing to what you have to say about looks. Because when you approach a girl, right? When you approach a girl, she decides before you even open your mouth, within the first 2-3 seconds, whether she's gonna sleep with you or not.
You think that?
Okay, so like, what is so wrong about that?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you know it within the first 3 seconds that you want to sleep with a girl?
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you see a hot girl and you approach her and she got a deep ass voice and she say that she's a man, you still want to fuck her?
No.
Okay, that's my point. So yes, a woman could see a guy and be sexually attracted and be like, oh, he looks good, I'm sexually attracted to him, but it doesn't necessarily mean that she wants to do it. Now, to be fair, what you said is correct in a sense, but it doesn't mean she's going to. That's what I'm trying to say. You understand that? So,
exactly.
Right. So just because she thinks it doesn't mean it's going to happen. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. So what actually made me laugh was like, what was the reason for playing that weird button sound? Like what was so wrong about it?
What's so wrong about what?
Now that was me playing the button sounds. But why are you worried about the button sounds? Get your point across. Why are you worried about the button sounds? See, the energy that got you worried about the button sounds is the same energy stopping you from getting pussy.
That's facts.
Trust me, I'm not even worried. Like I was just curious. Like,
trust me, you are worried. You are worried. You're calling to the show to try to prove Mr. Locario wrong, and you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. So go back to Calcutta and tell everyone over there that you have no game. Okay.
All right.
Okay, all right. Do not be calling the show trying to disprove Mr. Locario, because looks matter and they do not matter. It's the same thing, okay? Please do not be trying to disprove. Instead of trying to disprove, try to learn some goddamn game. Try to learn some goddamn game. If you spend as much energy trying to disprove Mr. Locario as much as time you spend to try to learn game, you would get a lot more pussy. You would get a lot more penis in the pussy. That's what you would get. But you spend too much time trying to disprove Locario, and it's no good for you.
I mean, I must say that you're a very good comedian, but at least you accepted that appearance does matter.
We never said it did.
Bro, listen. If you see, the thing is that you guys like, instead of actually trying to hear what we're saying, you're chomping at the bit to try to prove us wrong. We have always said that appearance matters because you get to control your appearance, but your looks, you cannot control your looks, meaning you cannot control the way God made you. You cannot control your genetic mixture and what came out.
Right.
So your appearance, like if you were to see, because I'm a short, bald, chubby guy, but I wear shades. I wear a nice. This is exactly what I just wore on a date, and I was fucking kissing up on a 22-year-old chick. You understand what I'm saying? Because I get to control my appearance. You understand? And we've always said that. But instead of listening and trying to learn game, you motherfuckers just call in trying to debate shit. Where if you spent the same amount of energy that you use to debate us and to use that energy to learn fucking game, your life would be a lot better. That's what I'm saying to you.
Right.
Well, it's not a question about learning the game or not. I just wanted to get this straightened out. If you guys agree that appearance does matter, and I think we have managed to do that. Thank you.
We've been saying that shit for the past 3 fucking years. That's what I'm trying to say to you. You're calling in telling us something that we've been saying for the past 3-4 years.
Right.
So this conversation, and we thank you for calling in and we thank you for listening to the show, but this conversation really is making absolutely no progress right now. That's what I'm saying to you.
Right. But we appreciate your call though.
That's fine.
So we will holler at you later, my brother, and we will talk to you soon. Y'all fucked up in the comments. So I thank you coming in. Yo, y'all fucked up in the comments. Y'all mean. Why y'all so mean?
Y'all niggas.
I can't fucking hold on, wait. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this one last call. We're gonna get into the main topic. 361. 361.
Hey, what's up? Thank you for the cardio. First of all, your advice has gotten me fucking laid. So thank you.
That's what's up, my brother. Hold on. Did you donate though?
I did not donate. I'm in.
Oh, you're killing me, bro. The game has worked for you, and you haven't donated to the game. That's fucked up, bro. I'm offended. I'm upset.
I would if I'm in the negative. I'm broke.
Nigga, you need to get your money like them. I'm gonna talk like them red pill niggas. Nigga, you need to get your money up and be on your purpose.
No, but hey, check this out. Check out he ain't got no money and he's in the red, but he getting pussy because of Locario's advice.
Exactly.
It's all about being honest. But
all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to ask the question. And then we gotta get to the main thing. But go ahead. What's the question?
All right. My night game has been pretty good. Like I pull like from the bars all the time. But my day game, it's like 0 for 0. Like I get a number and sometimes I'll be like, damn, I got all these numbers, I'm about to get laid. But then none of them text back. And I'm like, and I feel like it's because I'm like, hey, what's up? This is Austin. I call him, I set up a date, and then that's it. I don't talk to him.
Yo. Here we go. And real quick, you have to do an Insta date, bro. For day game, try to do an Insta date. Ask her what she's doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And say to her, hey, let's do something really cool. Let's go on a 15-minute date right now.
And also, how you going on dates with no money?
He's that nigga.
Oh, I don't go on dates. I just go to the bar. I don't even drink, and I just go around talk to girls. And I pull them.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, but like what Miles said, go on that instant date. You feel what I'm saying? And there's some other shit that I can tell you, but I can't tell you because it's on the membership. And
you didn't know me.
Right. So you got to get on the membership to know the other shit because I actually have a whole program, fucking program on the membership called Same Day Late, how to sleep with her on the first day y'all meet. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta get your money up, be on your purpose so that you can get on a membership so you can learn the game on the membership. Because I'm telling you, I break down some shit that I can't break down on here for free on YouTube. So make sure you go get that shit, man. But caller, we appreciate the call, my brother. And
real quick,
thank you.
Real quick, shout out to the Boston Celtics for winning tonight. I think they evened up the series 2-2. So yeah, man.
So wait, so it's Boston and who
and
else?
The Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks,
and what's the name? Dallas and what's the other niggas? Phoenix.
Dallas and Phoenix. Yep.
Right. So who you want to be?
Oh, and it's in Memphis and Golden State too.
Crazy.
And then the other one is what was the other one? Shit, what's the other one? Fuck. Oh, Miami and Philly.
Yo, listen, basketball players earn every cent they make. I used to be like, these niggas make mad. I'm like, nigga, them niggas got to run up and down the courts
for 48 fucking minutes.
fucking win. Like shit, that's a lot of work. I don't know about all that. But anyway. But guys, call the number 516-371-2224, 516-371-2224. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and we will get to that. But so the main topic of today, right, is how to tell if a woman is using you, right? Now, it's a lot of different things that I want to talk about. Excuse me, but one of the main things I want to say is this, and this is very, very important for you guys to understand. And it's gonna sound weird, but it's gonna make total sense to you if you're paying attention, right? Now, imagine you are a guy who's scared to approach women, right? You're the guy who's getting flaked on all the time when you do try to set up dates. You're the type of guy who's having a hard time hooking up with girls, right? You're just not having such a great time dealing with women, right? Then all of a sudden, not only do you get a chick, but she's a cute chick. And I would even say she's like a baddie to a certain extent, right? Now, understand that in most cases, if this is your situation and then you sort of luck up on a woman, that woman is most likely using you, right? So I'm gonna come at these different angles. Now, the reason why she's most likely using you, when I say using you, I mean that she's using you for attention, time, energy. She doesn't necessarily like you. You might get some pussy, you might not. But what happens is that she's using you for the time being until another guy she actually likes comes along. Now, the reason why this is important for you to know, and the reason why I'm saying that if you're the type of guy who doesn't have that much experience or you're having a hard time getting girls, and then you finally sort of luck up on some chick that she's using you, is because you have to ask yourself the question, why would this chick want me? Now, I want you to be honest. If you're the type of guy who's scared to approach women, you're not really getting girls, shit is not really working out for you, and then all of a sudden some baddie or some hot chick is like about it, you have to ask yourself why. Now, in some rare cases, she can actually like you, right? But 9 times out of 10, 90-some% of the chance, she's using you. And the reason why she's using you is because you're not the type of guy yet that is going to be able to attract women in that capacity for her to really want to fuck with you that way, because it hasn't been happening. So this is the thing. That's your first sign, is that if you're the type of guy who's having a hard time getting girls, and then all of a sudden just some dream girl or whatever you think comes out the woodwork, you're like, oh shit. Understand that 9 times out of 10, 99% chance she's basically using you. Exactly, certified Tyrone, macking on accident, right? You feel what I'm saying? So that's what macking on accident means. Now, the reason why that's dangerous is because what happens is that some guys might be like, well, shit, fuck it. Like I got her, she, I might get some pussy out of it, whatever. Now, because you're not used to dealing with women, what might happen is that you might end up falling in love with this chick. and then she's going to eventually break your heart, and then it's going to be an issue. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is this: women who usually do this, who usually use guys like this, what they're doing is that they're taking a break between alpha males. You understand? So she just came from an alpha male. He broke her heart. Now she wants a guy who's safe, which is you. And she's going to use you. And then she's going to break your heart when she meets the next alpha male. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works.
I need you to say that whole fucking part again, bro.
Right. So
the bitch, hold on. The bitch is taking a break from an alpha.
Exactly. Facts. That's what happens.
Whoa.
So
that's some of the real ever just fuck, man.
That's what I'm saying. So that break is when she's using you. She's using you as a confidence booster, because you're the type of guy who's going to make her feel good and special. You're the type of guy who's going to wine and dine her. You're the type of guy that's going to take her out, make her feel like she's the most wonderful woman, and she's going to act like she's this like perfect girl that you want, meaning she's going to act like she's a lady. You understand? Meaning she's going to say to you, hey, I'm not the type of girl, we got to wait. I got to get to know you. And you're going to believe her because you're just happy to be around her anyway. And, this is what your dream girl is the girl who's not the slut. Even though she most likely is probably the slut, but she's taking a break between alphas. So now what's going to happen is you get so invested in her, but the whole time she's using you, understand, because she's giving you a run around at first sometimes, or she's dealing with you, but she's stringing you along. You understand? She's like, oh, like a chick this is the type of shit chicks will say. A chick might say to you, and this is another sign she might be using you. she might say to you, hey, I'm actually, I'm actually feeling kind of like not in the mind frame to have sex right now because I'm trying to cleanse my soul, or I'm trying to be, she'll come with some celibacy talk. You understand? And that's because she's trying to get you to be there without her actually having to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? Bro. And so what's going to happen is that you're going to be around there. You're going to be chilling, dealing with this woman and not realizing that you're being used. And then you're going to feel some type of way. Actually, hold on. I want to see if I can play this clip. I'm going to upload this clip real quick because we played this on the Bad Boy show the other day, right? I'm going to right now. I'm going to play this clip. I'm putting it to the dashboard real quick. But I want y'all to listen to this clip once I get it into the joint. But you have to understand that you got to know if you're getting played. So I want y'all to listen to this. Check this out.
The girl I'm dating doesn't want to have sex. At first, I was resistant. We have chemistry. We enjoy each other's company. We've taken the time to get to know each other. Why wouldn't she want to have sex with me? Come to find out, it was because she had built a boundary around herself. Having been heartbroken, misled, and attached to people too quickly, she's now much more cautious of who she sleeps with. Learning her truth, I understood why she wanted to take things slow, and I respected it. Not only that, but eliminating the sex has forced me to be honest with myself. Is this someone I enjoy spending my time with or not? It may be a stupid question, but I think most people will stick around longer than they should purely because the sex is good. You do what makes you happy, but I value my time and energy, and I'd rather put it towards people that I enjoy spending time with. I guess taking it slow when it comes to dating and intimacy can really have its benefits.
Nah, hit that fucking button, man. Yo, do you hear him trying to justify the similitude?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
He doesn't realize he's being used. So he's like, oh, I wanted to have sex with this girl, but she said no because, she's been having all these situations and she's trying to be different now. So I respected it. You understand? So he's the beta that she's using in between alphas. You understand? So when a woman is taking sex off the table or making sex a big deal or making sex this fucking this monstrosity that you have to be so fucking like a big deal about, she's using you. You understand what I'm saying? She's using you for the time being for emotional support, for non-sexual attention. Now, if you're lucky, you might get sex if she sort of like, give you some pity fuck, or she kind of like gives you some sex to string you along here and there, right? But in most cases, some of these women, they'll string you along out as much as they can, right? So that they can get the attention, but they don't have to actually fuck you because they might not necessarily be that sexually attracted to you. You understand what I'm saying? So this guy in the clip, you understand? He doesn't realize that this girl is playing games. I want to play it one more time. So I want y'all to just listen to what the fuck he's saying. Listen to this shit again.
The girl I'm dating doesn't want to have sex. At first, I was resistant. We have chemistry. We enjoy each other's company.
Stop it right there. Just the first fucking sentence.
That's what I'm saying. Start it over, and then stop it right after he said that first shit.
The girl I'm dating doesn't want to have sex. At first,
you see. There's a million fucking reasons why we tell you guys this. Mm-hmm. But here's one. Why we tell you guys that the game is about you.
Right.
Because listen to the first fucking statement.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's literally saying that his interest doesn't matter.
Exactly.
The girl I'm dating doesn't want to have sex. Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you think I give a fuck about you not wanting to have sex?
I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch. All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds. Woo! So it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Crazy.
Who the fuck is the game about?
Mm-hmm.
The girl I'm dating doesn't want to have sex. Like that statement, my nigga, and to a player, That statement don't make no sense for so many fucking reasons. Like, you know when they say jokes, oh, that's it. That joke works on so many levels.
Right.
His fucking statement makes no sense on so many fucking levels. The
Exactly.
girl I'm dating doesn't want to have. First of all, how could I be dating her if
we're
she's
not-
not fucking?
Exactly. That's he might as well. Yeah, like he might as well say the food I'm eating is not going into my body. Like what?
No, he might as because look, when I hear the word dating, I hear fucking. So he might as well have said the girl I'm fucking doesn't want to fuck.
Exactly. Right.
That's basically what he should have said. What the? The girl I'm dating doesn't want to have sex. As if the game is about her.
Right. Right.
Nigga.
Oh man. These dudes, let's play this shit. Let's play this shit again. Hold on, I'm playing it all the way through. So he says a lot of fucking shit. It's hard to get through because you're just like, oh. But let's go. Here we go.
The girl I'm dating doesn't want to have sex. At first, I was resistant. We have chemistry. We enjoy each
Oh, real quick. I want y'all to hear the frustration in his voice after that first sentence. You notice that, right? He sounds angry. I just want y'all to notice that. I'm gonna play it one more time.
The girl I'm dating doesn't want to have sex. At first, I was resistant.
Yeah, he's like, she doesn't want to have sex. Like he sounds upset. And the rest of it is just rationalization for having because for him putting up with the bullshit. But I'm playing the whole thing real quick.
The girl I'm dating doesn't want to have sex. At first, I was resistant. We have chemistry. We enjoy each other's company. We've taken the time to get to know each other. Why wouldn't she want to have sex with me? Come to find out, it was because she had built a boundary around herself. Having been heartbroken, misled, and attached to people too quickly, she's now much more cautious of who she sleeps with. Learning her truth, I understood why she wanted to take things slow, and I respected it. Not only that, but eliminating the sex has forced me to be honest with myself. Is this someone I enjoy spending my time with or not? It may be a stupid question, but I think most people will stick around longer than they should purely because the sex is good. You do what makes you happy, but I value my time and energy, and I'd rather put it towards people that I enjoy spending time with. I guess taking it slow when it comes to dating and intimacy can really have its benefits.
Oh,
Bro, this nigga is lying his ass off because nigga, how many bitches you done fucked and you ain't stay around no longer than you had to after you done fucked them?
that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. He talking about, well, spending all this time. What time? What are you talking about? He's like, well, I want to spend time with the person that I enjoy my time with. What time, nigga? Like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
But he's sitting there talking about, well, she said because of getting her heart broken and all this other shit, she basically wants to take it slow. This is what I said. This is what I'm talking about, where she had an alpha male who was fucking the dog shit out of her. You feel what I'm saying? Right? He was fucking the dog shit out of her, and then he said this to her.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Respectfully. You understand? And then this beta male nigga come through talking about he want to have sex, and then she says this to him.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
And then he talking about he respected. You know what I'm saying?
The girl that I'm dating doesn't want to have sex. But at first I was resistant, but I started to understand. Come to find out, she's had her heart broken so many times, and now I had to be honest with myself and ask myself, do I really like spending time with her? Is that what?
No. Bro, I can't, bro. Even when I was the simpinest of simps, bro, in my lifetime, I was never that bad, bro.
Exactly right.
The girl that I'm dating doesn't want to have sex,
So I'm not dating her.
Exactly right. Like, what the? Like, how do you? That's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. This is how bad it is with these dudes. They don't even realize they're getting used.
Right.
They have no idea. He thinks, she wants to build a stronger connection with me before we have sex. That's why we're doing it. And, I actually respect that because, I want to spend time with a person who I really get to know. And you know what he said too? He said that stupid ass shit women say. He was like, sometimes sex confuses things and it can make you like, want to hang out with someone just for the sex. I'm like, nigga, what? Oh my God. This is what I'm saying. Like, see, dudes start being on some bitch shit so much, they start sounding like bitches. You understand what I'm saying? They start sounding exactly like the women because the women are running the show. So now he's taking on the woman's ideology, which he's like, oh, well, she got hurt and, she's not trying to do that anymore. So she's trying to, take her time and get to know me and I get to know her. And then you know what? They do say that when you get to know a person, the sex is better, right? So we should like wait and, waiting for sex has its benefits. And see,
everything got benefits, right?
And exactly, that's the thing. That's how they use you because what they do is that they game you into thinking that what the fuck they're saying makes sense. But see, this is how it works. Deep down, it's bullshit, but to not feel like you're getting played, you have to rationalize it in your own mind to make it seem like it's okay.
Emotional damage.
So this is why he's coping with the situation. You understand?
Cope.
This is why a lot of guys, when they don't have game, right? Guys who don't have game, what they try to do is they try to rationalize the fact they don't have game. So they try to make it seem as if they know what they're doing and they're doing this on purpose and they like doing it so they don't look like a fucking fool. Do you understand? It's crazy.
And my thing too is, bro, even if every word that he said in reference to his girl was 100% true, even if.
Right.
The question still remains. What do you want, my brother?
Mm-hmm. Right.
What do you really want to be fucking with a girl that's not fucking?
Mm-hmm.
And if he's because you can hear it in his fucking voice. If he's being truthfully like 100% honest with himself,
the
answer is no.
Right. Exactly.
So to me, that is the true meaning of wasting your time. You know how bitches be on that shit talking about, oh, well, I'm looking for marriage and I'm just not here for hookups and I ain't wasting my time. That's not wasting your time. Because if you fuck with a player ass nigga, we could fuck all day, every day, and I'll still give you space, room, and all the time you need to go find Mr. Right. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Exactly. Right.
Whenever we're not fucking, use your time wisely to go find Mr. Right. And once you find him, I will release you with no questions asked. Bitch, you don't even have to call me again.
Right, exactly, right.
You don't have to call me again. I don't give a fuck what a bitch do when she's out in the world. You understand?
Right.
When you agree to spend time with me, though, we got to be doing what I'm trying to do.
Right.
And when somebody's fucking with you and not doing what you really trying to do, honestly, that's the truth, bro. Can I tell them about the date I had tonight?
Yeah, go ahead. Go in. All
right. Do it. Match with shorty on, I think it was Tinder. 22-year-old shorty. Now, I'm gonna be honest. The first we were supposed to meet Friday, and it was a flake. She said it's the end of the semester, and I forgot I had to study for my finals. Can we please reschedule? So since she was already pleading for the reschedule, I let it slide. And because she was 22 and she looked good in her pictures, I'm like, that's my bad. I broke the rules for the game. But anyway, so we rescheduled to Sunday. Then I was like, fuck, I got something to do on Sunday.
Right.
So I said, listen, I forgot that I had something to do on Sunday. Let's meet up Monday.
Right.
She was like, that sounds cool. So I was like, oh, so she's even though I'm flaking now, she's still on it like she wants to meet. Fine. So I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe she's with it.
Right.
Got to the spot. She arrives. Shorty's wearing the leggings and like a long sleeve, really tight shirt with the low cut showing off the belly and shit. So I'm like, maybe this bitch trying to blow off some steam after taking her final exams.
Right.
I'm ready. I'm like, okay, all right. She sits down next to me at the bar. I get my flirting on and making her laugh, order her something, a little something to drink, whatever. And I got my hands all up on the leggings. I'm like, what kind of fabric is this? This is nice. And she's like, oh, I think it's like cotton and something else and spandex and da-da-da-da. And I'm just thick ass. Y'all know how I like them. Big, thick, dark skin, natural chick. All she had on was lip gloss, no makeup, no nothing. Just how I like them.
Right.
But she's 22 though. She don't have much to talk about.
Right.
And that part was kind of.
That's how. Wait, real quick. I just want to interrupt you real quick. Yeah. That's how you know dudes our age, when they not fucking with young girls, like you could tell they not, because they don't realize, like, that if you fuck with young girls, you know that about young girls. Like 9 times out of 10, they ain't got shit to talk about, and you're just looking at them like, yo, you lucky you look good, because I would not be even fucking with you. But go ahead,
bro. And then like she the type of chick you ask her one question and she is off to the fucking races.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And all I'm doing is in the meantime I'm picking up little whatever she say. I'm picking up little innuendo, like for example, and you guys can use this if you want, but of course it's situational. When she after I gave her a hug, she was like 5-10 minutes late, and I was like, she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm late. I couldn't find anything to wear, but the way she said it real fast and kind of stuttered, so it sounded like she said I couldn't find any underwear.
Right.
So I said to her, what did you just say? Did you just say you couldn't find any underwear? And she was like, no, you're so crazy. I said I couldn't find anything to wear. I said, nah, I heard you couldn't find no underwear. Are you wearing underwear right now? And I just kept flirting. And so bottom line, we at the bar, we touching, I'm moving close to her. She's smelling them. Oh, you smell good and blah, 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 blah. And she's playing with her drink.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, you come dressed all sexy. You just took your final exams. I'm thinking you trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got my hands all over you. And I even said to her, I said, you ain't got no problem with my hands caressing your leg like this and nothing like that, right? She was like, nah, I'm good. She said to me, I don't have no baggage. I don't got nobody to answer to. I'm good. She was like, you go ahead. You go right ahead. And I'm like, all right, cool. All right, okay. Right. So I'm getting tired of her like just yapping. And I said, look, it's a nice night outside. I want to go take a walk.
Right.
So finish up your drink. So I've settled up with the thing. So we go walking, and then I find like we get to the spot in the street where it's just me and her, and then we start making out and shit and da 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 da. So I'm figuring, all right, fuck it, it's on.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk around the block, then back to my car.
Mm-hmm.
Put her in the car, and the whole time she ain't saying shit.
Right.
As we get a block away from my crib, she's like, I said something about, going to my house. And she was like, wait, where are we going? And I said, to my house.
Right.
And she was like, oh, why didn't you tell me? I'm not sure. Then she started giving me that shit, but I kept driving, just,
right.
And pulled in, walked it in, got in the crib. Turned on some music, put on some incense, and she's like, "Oh my God, your place is so nice." And then she takes off her shoes. This bitch is getting comfortable, bro. Off her shoes and sitting on the couch, and I started playing some R&B shit, some R. Kelly and some other shit, and she starts like and singing and dancing and shit. And so I'm sitting next to her on the couch, and I say, "Yo, come here." You understand? And she's like smiling and looking away.
Right.
So I said to her, are you gonna make me come get you?
Right.
And she was like, well, the last time you ain't want to give me my lips back. And I said, I don't want to give them back. And she was like, but I need them. And I said, all right, how about this? Let's share them. Right. So we started to make out. Right? We making out and whatever. And then she slows down again and starts to look away again.
Mm-hmm.
And I say to her, now, mind you, in the back of my mind, Milwaukee Bucks and the Celtics is in the 4th fucking quarter.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, ain't that the worst when you're dealing with a chick and you're like, yo, there's some other shit, but you playing games and now I'm wasting time with your ass when I could be doing some. I hate that shit.
So check out the Savage game, though. Check out the Savage game. So I say to her, you know what I'm trying to do, right? She said, yeah. And I was like, so?
Right.
Are you trying to do what I'm trying to do? She was like, well, not really, you know. And I said, hey, so do you need to use the bathroom or anything?
Right.
She was like, well, I could probably wash my hands. And I said, all right, come on.
Right.
Now, but check this out. I get up to show her where the bathroom is. This bitch is dancing. She in the living room. I said, hey, I'm like, hey, over here. The bathroom is right here.
Right. She's still about to fall off the cliff.
Bro, she's enjoying herself. She's like, oh my God, your apartment is so nice and everything. She's using me.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Do you understand? Because she sees the quality of nigga she's dealing with. She's looking, all she was doing, like, you know, when you bring a fucking tourist to the city and all they can do is look up at the big buildings. That's all she was doing in my house, bro.
Right.
I got some pictures on the wall. I got some posters. I got the Game Kings, poster up, and she's, oh wow, so nice.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And I'm like, over here, bitch. The bathroom's over here. While she's in the bathroom, I get her shoes and her purse, and I put them by the fucking door.
Mm-hmm. Right.
When she comes out of the bathroom, she sees her shoes. I hung her purse on the fucking doorknob. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm still. I didn't just kick her out like that. I'm still a gentleman. I walked her down to the lobby, and then outside the door, and I said, "Hey, so you good?"
Right.
She was like, "Yeah." I said, "Do you have a plan for the rest of your night?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm good." And I was like, "All right, cool." I gave her a kiss on the cheek, and while we were in the elevator, I gave her the little speech. I was like, "Hey, you're a really attractive young lady. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool spending time with you, but you know what I'm trying to do. So if anything changes, you have my information." I told her in the elevator down.
Facts.
I left her out on the corner in front of the building, gave her a kiss on the cheek, and said, "Hey, you have a good night."
Mm-hmm.
And right back upstairs and caught the last 8 minutes of the fucking Celtics Bucks game. You hear me?
Right. I love it. I fucking love that shit, man. Because, you're right about how she was trying to, and call us, we're going to get to y'all in a second. You're right about how she was trying to use this situation up as much as she could without having to get to that point. And now the fact that you had to say something at that point, that's the point where she's like, oh shit, I got to actually like either do something or bounce. And then she knew it was like, okay, now it's time to go. You feel what I'm saying?
And you know what though, just on some other shit, shout out to her for still taking it classy. Cause you got some bitches, they get real salty on that.
Right, exactly.
And I was just like how I said it is how I said it. No, I didn't raise my voice, I didn't yell, nothing crazy. So I was like, hey, do you need to use the bathroom or something? I was like, hey, I got bottled water if you need some water. When I was getting ready to open up the door, I got a bottle of water if you need it. She's like, no, I'm good. She took it real cool and classy. So I give her credit for that. Because you got some bitches, when they know they're getting kicked out, they're on something. Well, fuck you then, nigga. And that's why you vet bitches before you bring them to your crib.
That's facts.
That's why you vet them to know if she has a certain level of class and respect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because even if you having a girl come to your crib from the app, because I have chicks because the way I have my app set up, and my profile set up, and guys, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com so you can check out the joint how to take pictures that'll get you laid on online dating sites, right? So there's times where I had my profile set up as the player profile, the fuckboy profile. So on my bio is basically saying, I'm trying to fuck, hook up, whatever, right? So I had chicks off the app that will match with me, hit me up, and they'd be like, yo, what you up to? And I'm like, I'm chilling. And they'd be like, do you want to get together tonight? So I say, cool, but we got to get on a FaceTime though first. Exactly. And then you see what I'm saying? Like, I got to actually talk to you and see how you moving and see how your apartment look. You understand what I'm saying? I got to see all that shit before you come over here. Like, I got to see how you're living. So the thing is that like you were saying, Miles, you definitely got to vet them before they get there. And also another thing too, guys, is that you got to make sure that when you kick them out, you do it nicely. Okay, you got to be nice.
Yes.
Listen, you got to be nice the whole fucking time when you're fucking with these women. You understand what I'm saying,
bro? And guys, and this is what, because this is why I tell you guys about language and about understanding how to use words, because I didn't say, "All right, bitch, you ain't trying to fuck, get the fuck out."
Right? Exactly.
No. I said to her, "Hey, so you know what I'm trying to do, right?"
Right.
I'm getting you're based on your actions, or I'm guessing you ain't trying to do the same thing. All right, cool. Do you need to use the bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you need some water? Is there anything that I can do for you? Because I'm not actually saying, okay, it's time for you to leave. I'm saying
we're about to wrap this up. So you're right.
Do you need me to call your parents so you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you need a permission slip?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving her phrases so she can understand that it's time to exit, bro. But I'm not saying, bitch, get the fuck out, because you ain't trying to fuck, bitch. Right. Blah, blah, blah. Like, nah.
Goes just to give her a juice box.
Right. Do you need a juice box?
Because you got to be hospitable, because this is the key. This is the key. See, a lot of dudes be talking about, oh, Me Too and all that dumb shit, thinking like chicks is gonna get them and say, oh, they did this and did that to them, right? Whenever you're dealing with a girl, especially this is the first time you fucking with them, you definitely you want to be chill regardless when you fucking with women, period. But you want to make sure that you're nice, cool, calm, collected, chill, and just very polite and pleasant throughout the whole situation. Because even though she's getting kicked out because she ain't fucking, you want her to still feel. The key word here is feel like she had a good time the whole time, so that she doesn't feel like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, oh, because this is the thing. If you was to kick her out in the sense of, man, fuck out of here, bitch, you ain't trying to do, you understand? Then it's going to make her feel like a slut. It's going to make her feel like, oh, you just trying to use me. You understand what I'm saying? And so you want her feeling that way.
Right.
You see? So it's
as best you can.
You can, right. So you want to make sure that, and this is the thing, that's part of what also makes her want to hit you back if she does hit you back, is that she's like, oh, this cool nigga was cool, though. I like him. Like, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me get back at this motherfucker, because, he was letting me know what it was. I had a good time, and I'm horny right now. I want to get some dick. You understand? That's what's
dick is a gift.
You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta understand how important it is to make sure that you're cool, calm, and collected, cool, chill with the situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, some funny shit though, because we was talking, and I was asking her the sex questions, like, hey, you like to get your hair pulled, you like to get spanked, you like this and that. And the way she was talking, she was acting like she didn't experience a lot of things. Right. So I said, are you a virgin? I said, you had sex before, right? She said, I'm a born again virgin.
Oh shit.
I said, hold on. I said, that means you had sex before though. She was like, yeah. But, I kind of got reintroduced to my Lord and Savior and blah. And that's when I knew I was kind of going to get some resistance. But I was like, well, I'm going to get her to the crib, give her a chance to see what she really trying to do. And like you said, continue to have a good time. Like, it's not you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know what I'm trying to do, and I know what I'm not trying to do. But I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to, cause bad blood and have no problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she don't want to smash, it's okay. It's really okay. You understand? But it's just that I can't really give you any more of my time. Like, I invited you out. I bought you a drink. We took a walk. We talked. I made you laugh. I flirted. You flirted. Like, we kissed. Everything was great. We had a good time. You saw my apartment. You saw my building. You understand what I'm saying? We had a good fucking time. Now, I'm at a point where your 22-year-old sexy ass is looking like a plate of food to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to be real. I have to be real with myself. I can't be like that dickhead in the fucking TikTok.
Right, exactly. Because
I have to deal with. Go ahead.
Right, and I was gonna say this. Think about it like, you ever stay at a restaurant really late when it's about to close, or a movie theater? They trying to clean up and shit, and you waiting for all the credits to go down. And the people who work there, They don't be like, yo, get the fuck out. And they don't say that. They say, hey, sir, ma'am, we're actually closing up. If you need to use the bathroom, but they're polite when they're kicking you the fuck out. It's the same thing when you're dealing with women. Right. It's the same thing when you're dealing with women. The movie is over. The place is shutting down. This is finished. You know what I'm saying? It's done. That's how you gotta do it. You know what I mean?
No more time.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking R. Kelly's backyard party was playing.
Right.
Backyard party. And she was snapping and shit. I said, the bathroom is this way.
Yo, you know that song "Girls Just Want to Have Fun"? That's the realest song ever, bro. I swear to God. Oh my God.
And there's a part that I missed, just to let you know that she was straight just using me for my attention. You know what she said to me as we was going down for me to drop her off in front of the building? She was like, I want to kind of go get something to eat. You want to come with me?
What?
And so I said to her, I said, are you treating? And she said, I said, no, well, I'm good then. I'm good. Have a good night. Take it easy. You understand what I'm saying?
That's funny.
These chicks out here really think that you like. I don't know what y'all dickheads who have no game. I mean, I know what y'all doing, but bro, I need y'all to stop because y'all got these bitches really thinking that me giving my masculine time, attention, and energy is free.
Right, exactly.
Y'all got these bitches really thinking that shit, bro. Like I'ma really just sit there and listen to you talk about your 22-year-old life.
Right. Exactly.
You ain't doing nothing. You still taking exams to judge if you can be a responsible fucking adult. And I'm supposed to sit there and listen to you? While the Celtics is playing the Bucks.
That's funny. Hold on, Rita said, Miles, did it ever come up on why she was leaving? Like, did she ask? She's saying, so did the girl ask why she was leaving?
No, she knew exactly why she was leaving. I told her, I said, you know what I want to do? And I said, do you want to do what I want to do? And she said, no, not, I don't know. I don't think so. And that's exact. Right after that, I said to her, do you need to use the restroom or do you need to use the bathroom? And then she said, yeah, I'd like to wash my hands.
Right.
Yeah, she knew exactly why. She knew exactly why. I kept it 100 with that little girl. You understand what I'm saying? 100 with her, bro. And like I said, I really appreciate the fact that she took it in a classy way because it could have went. You know what I'm saying? If she wanted to be all attitude-ish and crazy, it could have went a different way. You feel me? But I'm glad she did take it well.
Right. Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm glad she took it well. But yeah, she got respectfully kicked the fuck out, bro. Like I'm not playing games. I'm not playing with these people. No.
Thanks. So let's get some of these calls. We're gonna go 708-347-713 and then 860. All right, let's go to 708. 708, what's popping? Who this? Yo. 708.
Hello?
Yes, sir, my brother. Did you donate? Yes, sir. Did you donate?
Yeah, I donated.
Appreciate it. So what's going on?
Yeah, so I got a quick question. This probably gonna sound weird, but like, how do you keep a casual thing like more consistent? Like, you want me to explain it more to you, or you get it?
Yeah, keep going. What's the situation?
All right, so say it's like a girl you fucked her like 3 times or so, you linked 3 times, and then you notice it fizzles out. And with me, I notice it's a pattern. So it's like maybe a couple of times, I notice girls will fizzle out and shit. But then sometimes there'll be some girls that I actually feel a bit. So I'm like, okay, I kind of want to see this girl a bit more. But then that shit dead. So what do you got to say about that? Like,
No, you just, bro, it's a numbers game. See, y'all think the numbers game is just about like approaching chicks. It's a numbers game with everything, bro. So what's gonna happen is you gonna meet women that you fuck, and some of them you only gonna fuck them once. Some of them you might fuck twice. Some of them you might fuck 3 times or more. And some of them is gonna fizzle out after the 3rd time, whatever it is. But in some of them you might actually keep fucking for years. You see what I'm saying? So it all depends on the girl you get with. If y'all both mutually want to keep it going, then it'll keep going. If they don't want to keep it going, it ain't gonna go. If you don't want to keep it going, it ain't gonna go with her. So it's really just a numbers game, bro. You just gotta talk to more women, interact with more women, and the more women that you're hooking up with, you're gonna find the women who want to keep hooking up with you. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it ain't no like, nothing too complicated. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a numbers game, bro.
Okay, I thought so. Because it's weird because like I have another girl right now, like I can hit her whenever, and I notice she does extra things too, but it's like her, it's like I don't know, man. It's just it don't feel the same. I don't get it.
Yeah, because you're not feeling her that much. Let me ask you a question. This girl you talking about right now, who you want to keep seeing that it fizzled out with, she was bad, right?
Bro, she was bad. That bitch was freaky as hell. I ain't even gonna lie.
Well, that's the thing. See, you was probably with that girl, you was just more sexually compatible with. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes you gonna meet some chicks. Listen, there's certain girls who I fucked one time, and it was good, and I was like, and I never saw them again, and I wanted to see them again, but it just ain't happen that way. Like there was this one chick, I didn't see her again because I found out that she had a boyfriend and she was cheating on her boyfriend with me. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't I was gonna see her again, but I was like, damn, I wanted to smash again, but it just ain't work out that way. You see what I'm saying? Right. Or sometimes chicks want to fuck you one time because they're in that mood for that night, but they don't want to keep it going just for whatever reason. You understand?
That happens oh my God. That's happened to me a few times. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Right. And sometimes they fuck you, they don't really like the dick as much, and then they just keep it pushing. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah. But okay, can I ask one more question?
Yeah, go ahead, real quick.
So say you fucked a girl before, right? And say she hits you up like maybe a month or a year later.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I had one situation where I fucked a girl like that again, but I noticed with other like there's 2 situations. They hit me up, we try to link, and then they just disappear. They didn't try to link up or anything. Is that just for attention or what?
So wait, so you saying they holler back at you and then y'all supposed to get together and then they just flake and don't show up and don't call you back?
Yeah, like okay, so all right, let me make this easy. Okay, so like say I fucked them, and then it just fizzles out, and then they come back maybe a month to a year later, and then they'll hit me up and be like, hey, blah 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 blah, try to rekindle and stuff. I just try to link up with them and try to fuck. Sometimes it'll go through, but other times it doesn't, and then it just doesn't. Nothing happens.
So you try to set up a time to meet up to smash, and then they don't respond or they just don't show up.
They agree, but like they don't. Like they agree or they just don't respond. It's either one.
Right. You know what's happening, right? You know what's happening, right? This is the title of the show. She's using you, brother. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. So what happened is this is what goes down. She hits you up because she's like, I need an ego boost. I need a nigga that I know who wants to fuck with me to talk to and act like we're gonna make something happen. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna drop him. Or she hits you up, she was gonna make it happen, but then the nigga she trying to get jealous comes back in the picture, and then she's, you know what I'm saying? She starts fucking with him, and then she tosses you to the side. That's how it works.
Okay, I'm thinking because like what threw me off too, because it was this recent girl too. We was gonna link and shit, and she had her body on the FaceTime. She was showing her body and shit to me, and I was just like, okay. And then so I'm like, okay, hit me up. Like,
that's the confidence boost right there.
You were like 7. Huh?
Her showing off her body on the FaceTime was a part of her confidence, her using you for the confidence boost.
Right. Exactly.
That makes sense. Because I didn't even say nothing about it. I was like, okay.
Right. So all you got to do is this, bro.
She did sound disappointed. Now I think about it. She sounded disappointed when she was talking about the time. Now I think about it.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. She was using that situation for validation. So all you got to understand, bro, is that it's a numbers game regardless. You know what I'm saying? So understand that shit. When you realize that the chicks is on that bullshit, just keep it pushing and charge them to the game, bro. But appreciate the call, my brother. All right, let's go to 347. 347. What's popping? Who this?
Bow, it's your boy Crazy Mike. All facts, no cap. And you already know where it's at. And I never hated, so you know I donated.
You got the bars. What's going on?
Listen, let me say some quick shit real quick, and I'm about to drop a bomb on you motherfuckers. See, here's the truth, especially what that simp in the video don't understand. When a bitch is feeling you, she'll be mad if you don't give her the dick.
Exactly.
She'll be mad if you. Let me tell you something, right?
Facts.
A few weeks ago, I had a flight to catch, right? So I wanted to go see one of my properties real quick. And my property, I told her, look, let's go out for some drinks and whatnot. And she said, well, can we go back to your house? I said, listen, I got to catch a flight, so I got to leave. Man, this bitch got mad as fuck. And you know what? After we fuck, you know what she told me? That if I didn't give her the dick, that she was going to cut me off right then and there. So that's how you know what he's saying is bullshit.
Yo, that's crazy. It's funny. It's funny. I remember this one chick, it was like that where some random chick that I went on, like I got drinks with. And I told her, she wanted me to come back to her crib. I said, yo, I can't right now. I got to go home and work. And then she's like, can you come after you finish working? I said, cool, but it's going to be like 1 a.m. So then I get to her crib at like 1:30. And she said, right after we fucked, she was like, if you didn't come tonight, I would have never talked to you again or some shit. Like she wanted it like that time. Like that was it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you're right though. Like when they want it, they want it. They ain't going to be on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. But yeah, last thing, I just wanted you guys' opinion on something real quick. Well, I guess it's like a loaded question. But what mistakes would you say that is easy for men to fall into when actually a woman is submissive and actually does what you want her to do? Because I don't know why. For me, I feel like I make more mistakes when it's going too well, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. Well, the thing is this, you got to also understand sometimes when a chick is submissive and she cooperating on and all that other shit too, sometimes what happens is that you still want to test to see if it's real, because what happens is that sometimes women could pretend, and this is why the vetting process is good too, because it gives you time to see if she's bullshitting. But even so, you still within that cooperation, right? You still want to test her a little bit to see if she's really about it. And you want to sort of look for chinks in her armor. Because, like, for example, like what Miles was saying with his story was that even though he told the girl to leave, right, she was still cool, right? So sometimes you might be in a situation where you're telling the girl something, and even though she's been cooperating, she might act like she ain't really cool with it, or that real feeling of her not being cool with it or feeling some type of way about it might seep out. So you got to pay attention to that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's good when a girl's submissive and cooperative or whatever, but you still want to have one eye open and not like sort of fall for it. Because a lot of times when shit be going good with a woman, a lot of times the average dude usually gets very, very gassed up because they're not used to that. They're like, yo, she's like awesome, bro. She did this and she did that, because they're so used to chicks being resistant and bullshitting all the time. So when you do finally get a girl who's on point, you're like, oh, she's amazing, but she could just be a very good actor. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that she's the real fucking deal by not only being consistent with her, but you want to sort of just step it up a notch. And this is what I mean. Randomly, like this is what you could do. If a chick's submissive and she's cooperating and all that, sometimes you want to randomly sort of tell her to do something that's going to go out of her way for her to do it. You understand what I'm saying? So for example, let's say she's cooperative, she's all about you and all this other shit. And let's say, she got to go to work at 7 a.m, right? and then you on the phone with her, or you text her at like 2:00 and you say, yo, come over. You see what I'm saying? And then see if and this is just random out the blue. She's been cooperative, everything's been cool. You want to see how willing she is to go do that. You understand what I'm saying? And if she does that, if she loses sleep to fuck with you, then it's like, okay, you passed the fucking test. You feel what I'm saying? you want it to be so right. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much, brothers. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, and stay black.
That's what's up, my brother. Appreciate the call, man. All right, let's go to I think it's Monogamous Player. What's going on, fam?
Yes, sir. How you doing, y'all? This is the Monogamous Player. Yes, sir. I donated.
Appreciate it. What's going on,
man?
What's good?
Oh, man. Hey, just the simple fact that that guy, he was really just trying to simplify the fact that he's not getting pussy, but in his soul, like, you can hear that he really wants the pussy. And niggas don't understand, like, when women make you wait to get the pussy, like, they know that you want it.
Right.
And they stringing you along, and the more that you stay, it's the more simpish that you look. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I always say, Mr. LaCroix, I always say this: guys out here that be dating women, they don't date multiple women. They like date one woman at one woman at one woman, or they'll do this, Mr. Locario. Here's what it is. Here's the real big issue that a lot of guys are doing, because how attracted they are to a woman, they're treating each woman that they date differently.
Right.
So not every woman started stage one. You see what I'm saying? Like, the regular average bitch might start at stage one, but the fine bitch in his eyes is starting at stage 3. No, everybody has to start at stage 1, and that's one thing Miles is always talking about. Streamline the game, bro. Like, Mr. Locario, here's when I grew into the game. When I started treating the fine bitches, when I started treating the fine bitches just like I treated the regular chicks, I treated them all the same.
Right.
So there's nothing different. And I realized that because I realized that good pussy don't have a face to it. You see what I'm saying? I smashed fine bitches that they pussy was average. I smashed average bitches that they pussy was great. You see what I'm saying? So I realized that. So all that face and how a woman look, that's its face value, like literally. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that. But niggas don't understand that. They'll start in females at different levels, and like the average chick, you'll be macking on her and be doing the game the right way, but this fine chick, you doing game the wrong way. Now you simping, you know what I'm saying? Now you changing your game.
Right.
And that's one issue that a lot of guys are having. Another issue, Mr. Locario, that a lot of guys are having, and this is for guys to have their own spots. Now, yes, I agree that women try to gain attention from you without giving you sex, but sometimes women will gain attention from you from giving you sex, from actually giving you sex.
Right.
And this is one game that guys got to understand. And this is why, like, I really appreciated the time when I was, still, I was an adult, you know what I'm saying? And I was still staying with my parents and whatnot. I appreciated that time, because regardless of what guys out here be saying, like, well, I stay with my parents, I don't get bit. Man, I still had females coming that had their own spots that was still coming to my crib. You see what I'm saying? But everything was streamlined because I stayed with my parents. These females knew that after we did what we did, they had to leave.
Right.
So there was never no playing around with extra time. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of mistakes that these guys that have their own spots is, after they smash the bitches, they're allowing these bitches to spend the night, doing all this type of shit. All that type of shit don't need to happen until, as you say, 3 months, 6 months down the line. Every chick need to get treated the same. You smash her, they don't need to spend the night. After you first met them, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
They need to leave just like every other girl leaves. But a lot of guys are making that mistake by allowing girls to stay around. And as you say, Miles, women will make themselves comfortable. You know what I'm saying? They will stay around and stick around. You just, you know what I'm saying? Because the pussy's so good, you're not realizing that you're not running your game smoothly. Like, you actually allow things to go faster than when it's supposed to be. Then all of a sudden the girl, expects this and expect that. And now the relationship is rocky. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's one thing that a lot of guys is making a mistake. Like, when you have your own spot, I don't give a fuck how fine a girl is. She need to take her ass home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If she get home, if you need to take her home, or whatever the case may be. But all that trying to spend the night, no, you don't deserve that until later down the line. You see what I'm saying? Every chick get treated the same. These guys gotta Make every chick start at stage one. Stop having certain chicks start at stage one and certain chicks. Guys don't understand that sometimes the baddest chicks is the chicks that might not be all that in your eyes first. You see what I'm saying? It's later down the line to where she actually bloom into what she's supposed to be to you. Thank y'all guys. Have a great night.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the game. Shout out to my dude, Platinum Elites in the building. Shout out to my dude over there. Let's go to 860. 860. What's popping? Who's this?
Hey, Mr. Locario and Miles in the game. This is Cherry.
What up, my
I just want
brother?
to thank you for the advice and what up? I donated.
Appreciate it.
Just trying to thank you guys.
What's good?
Yeah, man, just trying to thank you guys for the advice and gems about the game. I was actually the dude that asked you a question that you made a whole show titled "It's Your Own Fault When You Destroy Your Own Relationship."
Right.
So I basically took your advice and decided to start dating other women. So recently met up with another chick in New York City. We chilled. She invited me to her spot. She trusted me to give her keys to chill the next day while she was at school. And then the ex-girl found out through Instagram, called me up, interrogated me, asked me about it. Like, where'd you stay? Oh, you went out there just to fuck. And like, given the fact that I did, I told her the truth. And like that, I was dishonest in the relationship, the past. And that ex-girl is trying to hang out with me all the time. So like, we kind of been chilling and we've been smashing. And I guess like right now I'm just trying to figure out the next, like, I still don't know how to continue this path and kind of get the best of both worlds in the situation that I'm in now.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. The girl you smashing right now, just keep smashing her and then add more chicks to the roster. You feel what I'm saying? And then while you have those other women, you vet them if you want to, if you see them as the type of women that you might want to have a longer term situation with. So right now you're in a good position because you're chilling with these women, you chill with the girls, hook up with them, have fun. And then what happens is the ones who is cooperative, the ones who actually want to keep it going, they're going to reveal themselves to you by being cooperative with you. So let's say, for example, you hook up with this girl, you hit her up next week, you say, hey, let's get together again. She's like, cool. You hook up again. You hit her up again a week later or 2 weeks later. Hey, let's get together again. You hook up and cool. So now y'all been hooking up and then you see this girl's a cool chick. And let's say you've been hooking up for 3-4 months and you say, hey, listen, let's go out to get some dinner or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then so now you're moving it along with that one. But what happens is that she's showing consistency over time. So you're not just getting with any one particular woman, you're dating around and hooking up with women until you find the woman or women that actually earn being with you in a longer term period of time or like a serious relationship. So that's this is what I'm trying to tell you for now on is that the reason why your last relationship got all rocky and shit is because what happens is that you got to vet the chicks so that if they do become your girlfriend or they do become someone significant in your life, she understands that she has to be a certain way to be with you. You understand? And so what happens is she has high interest in you, then she's going to show that by being that type of woman so she can be in that position. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what it feels like. Because with the ex one, she's like very cognizant of my time. She's like, yeah, I don't want to step over your boundaries. She always asks when I'm free and all that stuff. And then the other girl, I feel like that's already in the bag. You feel me? Like I can go see her or she can come see me. You feel me? Like in terms of cooperativity and the consistency. So I have both on both ends. One is like within the 4 years and then now just this new chick.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Just keep hollering at these women. You feel what I'm saying? Have fun. And this is what you got to understand always. Understand that you're the one who the game is about you. So you create the type of situations you want and then have the women be under those situations. That's what submission is about. You understand? When you break down the word submission, you have your mission and she's under the mission. And if she's not under the mission or trying not to be under the mission, you charge it to the game. And it's that simple. You understand? That's simple. But that's pretty much 100%.
It, man.
That's pretty much it.
I feel like part of it is like I'm just recognizing, like reclaiming the time. Tell me of what the fuck I'm trying to do when I do. But then sometimes when I'm chilling, I keep it very loose leaf. So we're like chilling the whole day.
The whole day.
We smash it for like 2 hours, 3 hours. That like for the first half of the day. Yeah.
Nigga, don't be spending too much time with the chick. Like you want to smash, but don't be spending like a whole day with a chick. You understand what I'm saying?
How long y'all been dating or whatever?
Which one? New chick. I just
the one that you spend a whole half a day or a whole day with. How long?
That was the old chick. That was the old chick. We've been together for 4 years.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the new girl. Okay, yeah, the new girl. The newer she is, the less amount of time you spend with her. That's sort of the old chick you could spend some time with her.
I mean,
right. Okay, cool. I just want to make that clear. So don't be spending all day with a new chick.
Again, the old chick we can what?
No, the old chick you can spend more time with. The new women don't be spending that much time with. Gotcha. So look at it this way. Is that you want to the newer the girl, the less amount of time you spend. The older the girl, the more time you can spend.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Just think about it in that.
But even though,
right.
Regardless of like, she was like, "Hey, we need space, or we're on a break," but I'm still seeing her, and we're still kind of, you know what I mean? Despite the fact that she knows this knowledge now.
Oh, so you're saying the old girl, y'all are just like on, or y'all just on some fuck buddy shit, right?
Pretty much right now, that's what it's like, and we'd like kind of chill.
Okay, so then, this is the thing. Since she was on that break shit or whatever, and y'all just on some fuck buddy shit, you don't even need to spend that much time with her because y'all are now, you know, the relationship has got demoted. So now she's just a fuck buddy. So you spend fuck buddy time with her. You're like, yo, we gonna meet up, we gonna fuck, you know, and that'll be it most of the time. And then she can get more time if things change. You feel what I'm saying? So what I want you to understand is this, right? When you're dealing with women, right? Just in general, right? The shorter amount of time you've been with the chick and the least amount of effort she's put in, that's the least amount of energy and time you give her. Now, the more a woman has been with you, then you can give her more if she's been consistent. But in your specific situation, you've demoted the girl you've been with for 4 years. So she basically has to get the same amount of time as any other fuck buddy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that the demotion has to show her, hey, even though we've been together this long, because you've been fucking up or because this other shit happened, you're in this position now. So you don't get the same privileges that you once had. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to work back up to those privileges. You see what I mean? So that's what it is. But listen, caller, hold on. But we got a whole bunch of calls. So what I want you to do is, if you need any more assistance with this, hit up myself, hit up Miles for the coaching, so we can really, really, really get into it, my brother. All right. So I appreciate the call, man. All right, we're gonna go 619-908 and then 718, and then we out of here. 619, what's popping? Who's this?
Yo, what's going on, Locario? I donated.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
All right, so last week I was at a spot, right? I was at a lounge or whatever, Martini Lounge, and there was this chick that was real hot, in my opinion, right? And I was walking past her, and she actually stopped me, right? And she was like, "Hey, I think you're really hot." And I was like, "Well, shit, what's good with you? I think you're fucking hot too, right?" And then like we're talking, and long story short, she basically says to me, "Hey, you know, I think what did she say?" She was like, "You know what? Like, I really don't think it'll work out because you like." You're like too hot or some shit. She's like, I think you can get any girl you want in here. And, I don't want to feel like, she said some stupid shit like that. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I think you're really sexy. Like, I'm with you right now. What's good? She's like, no. Like, you can get any girl you want, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, fuck it. And I just walked away. And I just left it at that. But I wasn't really sure how to deal with that because that was weird to me. I never experienced that before.
Right.
Like, what do you think about that?
See, that's interesting you say that because in the book, Looks Don't Matter, I have a whole chapter about that, about how your looks can actually backfire on you. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that, and I'll show you how to deal with that. So this is about having self-awareness also too. See, what you got to understand is this, right? If a woman's intimidated by your looks, because what it sounds like is that this woman was intimidated by your looks. So she got intimidated because she thought she was sexually attracted to you based off of your looks, right? So in her mind, she's like, oh, this motherfucker probably get a bunch of girls. Or she's thinking, if I fuck with this guy, he might fuck me and then never call me again, like the other hot guy I fucked, and I don't want to feel that pain or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So she'll think about all this shit. Now, what you got to do in these situations is, right?
Right.
You actually have to tell the girl how much you're feeling her. Do you understand what I'm saying? Meaning that you have to validate her. See, a lot of guys in fucking YouTube be talking about, don't validate a girl. No. If a girl is intimidated by you in any form or fashion, you have to validate her, because what happens is that she sees you up here and she sees herself down here. So you have to basically come down here and grab her and bring her up here. You understand? To your level.
Right.
So right. So what happens is that you have to basically be on some shit like basically you gotta turn into like an R&B singer or some shit. You gotta be like, baby girl, listen, you know, those lips, those eyes, I just feel like we will be just amazing together, and I feel like I need you, girl. You know, like you gotta be on some LL Cool J shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Caller. So you had a conversation with the girl?
Yeah, it was a bit longer than that. I just kind of wrapped it up.
Okay. Hold on. Did you get to making out?
Nah, I was trying to get to that point, but she was like, no, because, you know, she thought that she was like, you can get any girl you want in here. And,
what did you say to, wait. What did you say to her to try to get to that point? Like, how did you get around to that? Or how did you flirt and bring that? How did you try to escalate to the making out?
Right. So I don't really remember the whole thing, to be honest with you, but I was with her. So like when she said that, because she pulled me to the side, she was like, hey, you're really hot, whatever. I was like, yo, I think you fucking sexy too. And then she's sitting down, so I sat down with her, right? And then as her and I were talking, I was like rubbing on her leg and shit. And then I was just keeping it kind of slight, but then I would tell her like, you got some sexy ass lips. Like, I think your eyes are this and that. You know, I was just spitting whatever I was spitting out. I don't really remember the specifics, but then like eventually, like I was like, yo, so like, I was like, listen, you got some sexy ass lips. Like, let me feel them. What's going on with you? Like something like that. And then at that point, she just was like, no, I don't think so. But the whole time she's like, we're touchy feely, you know. It's just like
right after you realized that she didn't want to make out with you, what did you do?
I think at that point I just got up and walked away. I was like, all right, for sure. Well, you have a good night. I'll see you around.
Okay.
And that was it.
Yeah, because there are also times when a woman's self-esteem is like just too low.
Right. And then also she could have been using you for the self-esteem boost also.
Right.
Meaning that she knows she likes the fact that you are interested.
Right.
So she used that. She's like, oh, I got this hot guy that's gonna make me feel good. But at the same time, she's not gonna go through with it because she doesn't want to have to go through the situation to be able to have to deal with what actually occurs next.
Right. Because she might get rejected. Exactly. Or she was super gamed up and she was using you to make another nigga in the spot jealous.
Right. That could be it too. You know what I'm saying? But either way,
yeah,
right. But either way, when you get into those situations and a chick is intimidated by you because she's like, oh, and usually they'll say shit like that. Oh, you know, you must have a lot of other girls, or she'll say some shit like, oh, you're such a smooth talker, or oh, you seem like you know how to talk to women, or you saying the right things. They'll say a bunch of shit like that to indicate that they basically see you as an attractive guy, right? And so when there's that resistance there, a lot of time, that's her trying to save herself from rejection. Because remember, a woman's rejection happens later. So meaning after you fuck her, right? So what she wants to do is try to reject herself from the situation by pushing you away so that she doesn't continue. Because if she continues, she's probably going to fuck with you and get with you. But then she's scared to do that because she doesn't want to get played. But the thing is that this is why I say you got to validate her, because you have to let her, because this is the thing. This is what the woman's thinking generally. She's thinking, oh, he don't really like me. He just want to fuck. And I'm just another one of the girls he wants to fuck, right? But if you're letting her know you're interested, right, and laying it on thick, and when I say thick, you don't want to start simping, but you want to get it to the point where she understands that you want to make something happen. You understand? Because if she's like, oh, well, you can get any girl in here you want, or you can get a whole bunch of girls and be like, well, yeah, I know that's true, but there's something about you that I want, and I see that right now, and you know what I'm saying? Like, just be like, look, and just be real with her, like, you got your the way your ass is looking in them jeans, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta basically tell her this so that she can feel as if she's on your level. Because just because a girl thinks you're hot doesn't mean she thinks that she's on your level. You understand? Because think about it this way. Think about it this way. Imagine you have the average guy at a party and he sees a hot girl across the room, right? And let's say I'm standing next to that hot girl, right? And that hot girl says to me, she says, Locario, you see that guy across the room? Oh man, I like him. I wish he would come over and talk to me, right? And then the average guy, he's looking at her and she's saying, I wish this average nigga over there would come talk to me, right? But he's thinking, damn, this girl's so hot. She would never talk to a nigga like me, right? So what I'm gonna tell her is, I'm gonna be like, yo, smile at him. Smile and wave at that nigga. So now that she smiles and waves at him, he's gonna be like, oh shit, she's smiling and waving. So then he's gonna feel comfortable enough to go and approach her. So she had to validate him in order for him to feel comfortable enough to approach. The same thing happens for women. When she's intimidated, you have to validate her so that she can feel comfortable enough to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you got to do. And if you're in a situation where girls are saying that you're hot and they think they're physically attracted to you, but they're intimidated, that's got to be a part of your game. You understand what I'm saying? In order for you to succeed in those situations, because even in this situation, you could have laid it on thick, and even if she still was kind of like still a little bit iffy, you say, hey, listen, look, I know you scared that. Something you might start falling in love with me and all of that shit. But listen, I'm gonna give you my number, and I want you to think about it tonight. I want you to think about me tonight. You feel what I'm saying? And then when you come to your senses, I want you to dial that number and hit me up, and then we'll make something happen. You see what I mean? So you could have still left the door open for her to holler at you later. You see what I mean? But you gotta set the tone and set the fucking stage for her to understand that she can fuck with you. Because remember, some women don't think they're at the level to fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta let them know, hey, it's okay to fuck with me. You're good. I'm giving you permission to fuck with me. Basically, that's what you're saying. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. What's weird with that situation, is the fact that even the fact that I'm going up and talking to her and you're giving her flirting with her and shit, isn't that validation enough? I mean. No, because this is the thing. You're flirting with her, which is cool, but the fact that she's saying, oh, you must have a lot of girls and you're this and you're that and whatever, that's basically her telling you that I still am she still feels as if she's not at your level. So by you laying it on thick to let her know, because basically it's like this, you're flirting with her, you're saying, hey girl, I like you, right? And she's like, come on, man, you got a lot of bitches that want to fuck with you and you're probably going to break my heart. And then you look at her and you're like, no, for real, girl, I really, really like you. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's basically what you're telling her. So she has to, you have to basically drill it in her head that you really want to fuck with her. You see what I'm saying? Just to get her to have enough fucking confidence to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? That's the it's like this. It's like this. This is how salesmen do it. A good salesman, what he does is that he knows that the person who he's trying to sell to can't afford the product. But what happens is that they're cheap and they're scared to spend the money. So what the salesman does is that he makes the person see the benefits of getting the product so that they can actually make the sale. You see what I'm saying? So same thing when dealing with these women is that even though you're flirting, you have to basically get her to realize that fucking with you is the best decision she could ever make, and that fucking with you is a decision that she can make. Just like the salesman is telling the person, you can actually afford this. It could be, 3 easy payments of $9.99 or whatever the fuck it is. You understand what I'm saying? And so he's like, okay, cool, I'm down. Same thing with the woman. You got to let her know, because she's going to resist. But then you got to let her know, hey, listen, it's safe, baby. This is a safe space. We could get the shit popping. Don't worry about it. You understand what I'm saying? And then have her, she got a little bit more comfortable, and that usually gets her to want to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? Right. All
right, my brother.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So, okay, and I got one more question if you don't mind.
Real quick. Go ahead.
All right, yeah. So when it comes to stuff like that, right? Let's say you just you see a girl at a grocery store, and it's kind of not the same thing, but you know, it's like you kind of you might have a feeling that she might feel a little intimidated. Do you just do kind of the same thing, like to where you just, you know, you spit that shit to her and then you reiterate what you want to do? Like
No.
like,
So
like,
no. So this is
how
the
does that
thing.
work?
The only time you need to do it is when she's showing that she's intimidated. So if you see a girl, you approach her, just approach her like regular. But if she's like, oh my God, like you probably got a girlfriend. You know, you so hot, you probably got a bunch of girls. When you hear shit like that, that's when you lay it on thick. But before that, you don't need to. But the only time you need to lay it on thick is when she's showing that she's intimidated. You understand?
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, my brother. All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you, bro. Appreciate the call. Certified Tyrone said, with great looks comes great responsibility. All right, we're gonna go 908 and 718. 908. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's up? This is Shaq from Jersey.
What's going on? Did you donate?
Yes.
Bro. You all right, bro?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool. So what's your question?
Yeah, maybe you can answer this because this keeps on happening to me. So I never ask a woman for her number. I always give it to her.
Mm-hmm.
But I always give her my number.
Right.
But for some reason, like they do half of what I tell them. So I'll be like, text me now so I have information. Because after I flirted, everything seemed cool, giggling and stuff, and I set up a time to get together and smash or hook up. And they'll text me that time, and then I'm like, okay, call me tonight. So they won't call after everything seems cool. Or instead, he texted me that time when I meet them, they'll call me instead. So they always do like half of what I tell them to do, but they don't do like the full thing. It's the same thing with online.
Well, let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you this. So you tell them to, because what it sounds like to me is that you might be telling them to do too much. So when you online, right? What are you doing? Are you just setting up the date? Like, how are you going about it?
Oh, I tell them, I said I'm gonna be on here, like that. Let's get together on FaceTime, or let's get together, on the phone, and set up a time, to meet.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll be like, oh, I'm free whenever you free or anytime.
Mm-hmm.
So then I get them a time, and then they'll be like, oh, that time doesn't work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Or they'll say, oh, maybe later. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, like you said, like they don't even always mean like when they hit you up first is a go. Because then they'll hit me up first, and then I'll be like, when you free? Oh, I don't know. And I'm like, you just hit me up. So it's like always a runaround, and I don't understand what keeps on happening.
Right. Well, this is the thing. That's
the only issue.
Right. So this is what I would say. I would say when you're setting up situations, just do what you need to do to set up the situation and see if she's following that. Right. Now, don't do anything extra. Meaning, like, so for example, if you match with a girl on Tinder or whatever and all that other shit, and let's say you say to her, hey, what's up? You are you free this weekend or whatever? And she's like, yeah, I'm free Friday. Cool. I'm free too Friday. Let's meet up at the Main Street Bar. She says, cool, right? And then you say at 8:00, cool. So y'all have the date set up. So then you say to her, hey, text me your number right now, so I have it saved in my phone. So she texts you the number, and then you respond to her and say, hey, cool, I'm gonna hit you up on Friday to confirm, and that's the end of it, right? So now she's cooperating by setting up, cooperating with setting up the date, and she texted you when you told her to text you, and then she did what she had to do when you were saying it. So basically you set up the date and that was it. But if you're setting the date up, so let's say, for example, you set the date for Friday, and then you say, hey, text me your number so I could confirm for the day of, and she says cool, so she does that, and then during the week you hit her up and text her and say, hey, call me tonight at 8 or hit me up at 7, and then you trying to get her to hit you up at 7 or call you tonight at 8 so y'all can talk about frivolous shit. That's gonna be a thing where it's gonna make it to where you're gonna lose this situation because you're getting her to do too much. So as long as
because usually
right, go ahead.
Okay, because usually I only tell them to call me so I can set up the logistics, like where she at, how far I gotta drive or how far she gotta drive, so I can plan it in my head, like how the dice gonna go or whatever. So I don't be trying to talk, I just be trying to confirm to make sure everything's, you know, going to go accordingly to how I want it to go.
Right. So, but what I'm saying is this: all you need to do is set it up. What I'm saying is I don't want you to be texting her, calling her, or trying to get her to call you to do anything extra. You understand what I'm saying? So
so just kind of like so.
Right. So what I'm saying is you match with a chick on. So let's say you match with a girl on Tinder. She said, you say, hey, you free to get a drink on Friday? She says, yes. You say, cool, meet me at the Main Street Bar at 8:00. Can you do that? She says, yes, I can do that. You say, text me your number so I can save it in my phone. She texts you the number. Then you say, cool. You text her on the phone. You say, hey, cool, I'm going to see you on Friday and I'll call you the day of or text you the day of to confirm. And that'll be it. Well, what I'm saying to not do is don't text her on fucking, let's say you did that on Monday and the date is Friday. Don't text her on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday and say, hey, text me. I wanted to know how far you live so I can figure out, like, don't do any of that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
So basically you're saying set the date up, like when you first meet him, like whether it be on in person or like the first message on Tinder, and then just
all I'm saying, all I'm saying is
save it and then hit him up the day that the date is.
Right. All I'm saying is cut the fat. So what I'm saying is don't do anything extra, because the extra shit you do is gonna cause her to be more uncooperative, which is gonna cause the shit to not flow the way it needs to. So what I'm saying is
so that's
right. That's all I'm saying. So what I'm saying, like, think about it this way. If I go to McDonald's, I'm gonna go up to the counter and I'm gonna say, yo, let me get a number 2 double, cheeseburger meal with large fries and a Coke. And they're gonna say, okay, cool, that's gonna be, $8.95. And I give them my $10. They take the change, they give me that, and then give me the food, right? That's all I need to do at McDonald's. Now, what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna go to McDonald's and say, hey, let me get a number 2, and then sit there and say, oh, by the way, how long has this McDonald's been open for? And how long have you guys been in business? Like, I'm not gonna do anything extra. I'm just placing the fucking order. So what I'm saying is when you try to get a girl to do something, all you're trying to get her to do is comply with the date. That's it. And if you see she's not doing that, then charge it to the game. So like you said, if a girl, like you said that a girl messaged you first, and then you said, what did you say she said when she first messaged you?
She basically messaged like, hey, what's up? And I was like, all right, cool. She messaged me, but then I know that you said that I don't really mean nothing.
Right.
So I was like, all right, when you free to get on the phone so we can set something up so we can meet up.
Right.
And then she said, oh, I don't know. Or I hit her a time. She's like, oh, that time don't work for me. So I'm like, what's the point of hitting me up first if you wasn't gonna,
right. So that, just charge her ass. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's being
even like
Bad Boy you need to get on the Bad Boy membership and look up the dating app programs.
Yeah, are you on the Bad Boy membership, caller?
Yeah, I was actually looking at the closing the deal, because that's I've been doing a lot of on in person approaching. Like that's what I was gonna say too. I was on Facebook yesterday too, and I told the girl, oh, meet me, call me at 9, and then she hit me up like 8:30. She was like, oh, I'm about to go to sleep. I can't do 9, but can you talk right now? So that's what I'm saying. I get these girls giving me like ultimatums.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They cooperate half of it.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So just understand that type of shit's gonna happen. And what I'm saying is that if it's happening in that way, because what was she calling you at 9 for?
Well, I was trying to set up the logistics, like so we could get together and smash.
Okay.
Because I added her, and then I was like, oh, let's get together so we could set up a time to meet. Call me at this time. She's like, all right, cool. And then like an hour before that, she's like, oh, I'm about to go to sleep, but call me right now if you still want to talk. So I was like, what? I told her to call me at 9. She telling me she wanted to call me. She wanted me to call her at that time.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
She ended up being a corny chick, and I just hung up on her.
Exactly. Just understand that that's a medium interest shit. But since you're on the membership, make sure you check out this program, How to Send Messages That'll Get You Laid on Online Dating Apps. So we got that on there right now. So it'll teach you how to just go back and forth with them easily. But yeah, if she's not cooperating just based off of you setting the date, then just charge her ass to the game and don't worry about too much about it. Like if she's half stepping, if she's on some, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure, all this other stuff. So all you want is a smooth transition. Basically, you want to set the date confirm the date and meet the chick. If that doesn't happen smoothly, then you charge your ass to the game. That's what you got to understand, right?
All right. So basically, I'm doing too much. Just set up the day when you meet them, and then that's it. And then hit them up the date.
Exactly.
Don't ask them to call you and all that.
Right. You don't got to do all that extra shit. All right, bro. All right, man. I'm a holler, bro. Appreciate the call, man. But yeah, that's the thing. You guys got to understand, man. Sometimes even when you setting dates up, you don't want to even give a chick too much information or directions and shit, because then she's like, women is weird. Like, the more you give them, the more they gotta read, and then the more they feel like, oh my god, it's just too much. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I'm still streamlining my script, because in my script I used to say, "What evenings are you free?"
Mm-hmm.
I took the S off of evening.
Right, exactly. Right.
And I said, "What evening are you free?" Because bitches used to be on, "Oh, I'm free Tuesday or Thursday."
Right, exactly.
Or I'm possibly free this day or that day, and I just be like, you know what? I just need one fucking evening that you're free, bitch. Just one.
Exactly right. Because we ain't gotta
You
go
understand?
back and forth at all.
Evening, that's it. Once this, I'm free Wednesday. Boom. Let's meet. Once I'm free Wednesday, boom. Let's meet here Wednesday, 8:00. Bam, bam, bam.
Right.
You understand?
Exactly.
And then I hit you up Wednesday to reconfirm, and then we good.
Right. You don't want to give too much. You don't want to give a woman too much to think about. That's what you got to understand. You just want it to be straight to the point. Hey, this time, this date, we'll make it happen. All right, so let's go to Moses real quick, and then we're gonna get some questions. We're gonna head up out of here. Moses, what's good? What's going on?
I doing it.
Appreciate it. So what's popping?
So look, let me say this, right? Yeah, obviously the title says, "How can you tell if a woman is playing you?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's easy. First off, number one, you gotta have game.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, well, ever since I got on the membership, women haven't been playing me because I'm the one leading all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And then based off me leading, I can tell it they're full of shit.
Facts. Keep going. Go ahead.
I could tell when they're full of shit, or I can tell when they really cooperating.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look, let me say this. I was at a store yesterday morning.
Mm-hmm.
I was at a store at 7-Eleven yesterday morning.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, getting coffee before I went to do what I had to do.
Right.
Now, I seen this chick. She's thick. She's my type. So guess what? I hollered at her, got her number, and then for some reason, I don't know how it happened. She just ended up being happy to get my number and being excited.
Right.
And then guess what happened? Just now.
Wow.
Fucking. You understand? So this would have never happened if I did not take the lead and actually went up and approached. Because you got to understand this. Everything I learned is through the Bad Boys membership. You understand? So once again, how can you tell if a woman is playing you? Number one, you got to have game. Number two, obviously, I was that guy too. Women used to play me, but you got to have game. You got to understand you, and then you got to lead.
Right.
Once you lead, that's what's gonna avoid the woman playing you. You understand? And one last thing, I think you should come out with an audio with a Bad Boy membership saying, how can you tell if a woman playing you, or how can you tell if you're dealing with an attention whore? But either way, I don't know, because either way, with me leading, with me having game getting better, obviously I read out the women who's not for me, whether they're attention whores or not. But what's your thoughts on that? Coming out with audios like that?
No, I think that'd be a good idea. I think it's a good idea, because I think for a lot of guys, they don't realize, when they're getting played, because even sometimes too, one of the main things is to flirt, build sexual tension. So you see a girl is see if the girl is actually feeling you like that. But even with that, sometimes, and I think Monogamous Player talked about this when he called up. He said, a girl could be giving you sex to sort of get some sort of attention or play you in a sort of way just to get you roped into a situation. You see what I'm saying? So that also happens too. But yeah, I'll definitely look into that and try to make something happen with that. I think that'll be a good,
because even because even then, like with the audio, how can you build sexual attention and flirting? With the other audio is flirting. I mean, those things are great, but you got to also remember, obviously, y'all know better than I do. But for the guys who's listening, you got to also remember, sometimes a woman could pretend that she's flirting with you.
Right.
You understand?
Exactly.
I had that happen. She could pretend that she's flirting with you. Now, when I try to get sexual, it will rephrase the fact that she's not about it. Now, sometimes it could be, here's a sneaky one, and I'm about to go. The sneaky one is, let's say if you're flirting with the chick, even though the chick may not like you, what she's gonna do, she's gonna try to pretend that she's flirting with you right back. You understand? But even though in her mindset is she doesn't really like you. You understand? So she's just pretending just so she could string you along. So I mean, once again, I think you should come out with two audios of how can you tell if you're dealing with an attention whore, and how can you tell if a woman playing you.
Right.
But that's all up to you, man.
That's a good idea, bro. I appreciate it, man. Moses. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, so let's get to some of these questions, and then we're going to head up.
Wait, hold on. Please, let's not gloss over
90 seconds.
That Moses is out here getting pussy. I mean, I just want to, because niggas always talking about receipts.
Exactly right.
Niggas are, well, how do I know that you guys know what you're talking about? How do I know that the Bad Boy membership works?
Right.
Like think of how Moses even sounded when he called us up. How he sounds now.
Right. Exactly.
He's even coming up with ideas for new fucking audios on niggas.
Right. Exactly.
You understand? Because he believes in the game so much that he's coming up with ideas to help the game move forward. See, that's a fucking mark of true game. You understand? Because a lot of these fucking PUA niggas, they got these fucking bullshit ass tricks and tips and catchphrases.
Right.
And guess what happens? Nobody else can use it.
Right,
if
exactly.
it does work, they can't relay the information to anybody else. But when the game starts to work and you start to believe in the game and you start to believe in yourself in reference to the game, and you start to believe in your own game, it's like, bro, I want the world to know, because it's like I'm seeing through the fucking matrix. I'm seeing through all the bullshit. Like, I'm not seeing shit the same way. My mind shift has changed. Scarcity to abundance. Like, I used to think the game was about the bitch. Now I'm realizing the game is about me. Now I'm actually out here getting what the fuck I want.
Right.
This nigga Moses sound like a cool ass nigga calling, yo, what's up? What's up? Yeah, Miles, what's up, man? Listen. I told the bitch I'm gonna charge you. You understand? Like, mad, like the cadence in his voice is different, bro. I'm serious.
Right. And it's the interesting part about it too. And this is why I say that you got to get out there and do shit, is because the fact that he's out there doing stuff, he's able to, in real time, understand certain things to come up with ideas of like, oh shit, I'm realizing this is happening. So this is why he can relate it to us and say, yo, can you teach about this and that? Because he's getting more advanced with the game. You see what I'm saying? This is why we tell you how to go out there so that you can actually see the things and understand the things, so that because look, this is the funny part. Some of y'all, I guarantee you, if you guys go out there and do shit, or you join the Bad Boy membership, you get coaching or whatever, if you rewatch some of these videos, the shit you didn't really understand before is going to make a lot more sense to you. You're going to be like, oh, I get what the fuck they're saying now. You see what I'm saying? But that comes with you actually going out there and doing shit. You feel what I mean? But let's get to some of these questions real quick. Hold on, let's put on the Mackie music. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. You feel me? Let's put on that Mackie music. Hold on, let me get to this shit. All right, let's get to these questions. So it says, does your appearance attract certain women? Yes, it does. Like, well, also you got to understand this. Your appearance, too, and I talk about this in the book Looks Don't Matter, where based off of your appearance, a woman will be more receptive, or she'll want to be like, you'll repel her. Meaning that if you dress nicely, meaning your clothes fit, they're clean, got nice shoes, all that other stuff, when you approach a woman, they'll be more receptive because they see you as a guy who looks good overall. You have a certain style, you have a certain presence. And so she feels good that a guy like this is approaching her. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how that should go. So is it okay to keep approaching women at the same gym you go to, or will I get a reputation for being a thirsty dude in the gym hitting on bitches because I work out the same days and times? Well, this is the thing. I always talk about with this, when you guys are talking to girls in the gym, whatever, just be social with everybody in the gym or just people in general there. So when you're being social, and if you go to the gym at the same times or on the same, situations, you'll start to see the same people, same women. So get to the point where the women know you and you know more about them, and then it's easier to make shit happen in those situations.
But see, my thing is, so what if you're the guy who talks to all the girls and asks the girls out? Why do you have to look at that as being thirsty?
Right. Well, that too. Exactly.
Like, why does it have to be something negative?
Right. And because my thing is, why do you care what they think anyway?
And then why do you care what they think?
That's the underlying thing, because if you care about what they think, it still ain't gonna help you, because even if you do socialize and do a lot of the stuff, you're still gonna be worried about what they think. So first you gotta not give a fuck about what people think, but to have a more effective situation. Because look, this is the thing. If you're at the gym, right, and you see a woman and you talk to her, right, you just say good morning, how you doing, right? And she's like, oh, hey, good morning or whatever, right? And then let's say you see her the next day or whatever, and she's on the bench press or doing some other shit. And then you ask her about the workout and you say, hey, what's your name? Your name's Stacy. Stacy, nice to meet you. My name's Locario, blah, 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 right? So now y'all know each other on a first name basis, right? So then you see her the next day. Hey, Stacy, what'd you do this weekend? What are you up to? Oh, well, me and my boyfriend went to so-and-so. You see, now you know Stacy got a boyfriend. You understand what I'm saying? Or Stacy might got kids or whatever. But the thing is that, but again, you're not just talking to Stacy like this. You're talking to Stacy, Jessica, Samantha, Brenda, all of the chicks like this.
Everybody.
Names,
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because remember, if you're in a gym, it's like a community in there to a certain extent. You see what I'm saying? So now what happens is that you become the guy that's just cool with everybody. And I learned this from working at a gym. I used to work at a gym, and there was a dude that would come into the gym like getting there 5-6 times a week. And this motherfucker, he was a master at that shit. Like I always saw him talking to the women there, but he was so smooth with it because not only was he talking to the women, he was talking to everybody. Hey, how's it going? But he's talking to the people who work there. Everybody knew him by name or whatever. So what happens is that because everyone knows him and is cool with him, then women are more receptive to him because he's the guy everybody knows and who's cool with.
Exactly. And he's not the thirsty guy. He's just the social guy.
Exactly. Right. That's it.
The problem with y'all dudes is that you come in with the thirsty mentality. So you think other people gonna think you thirsty.
Right.
You understand? It's really the way you see yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why you're asking the question the way you're asking the question is because you think you're doing something wrong.
Exactly.
You understand? And on top of that, you're not doing anything in good faith. You're just trying to quote unquote smash, or you're just trying to fuck or whatever. No, actually get to know the people around you.
Right. Exactly.
And because you're gonna find out a lot. Let me tell you something else about a lot of chicks that go to the gym. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of women that actually go to the gym that are actually consistent with their fucking gym shit and gym habits, one of the main reasons why they have that level of consistency is because they have a fucking man in their life.
Right, exactly. Facts.
A lot of y'all niggas wonder why it's so hard to get bitches at your gym. I'm not saying all, but a lot of chicks who have that level of consistency, they have leadership in their fucking life already. Even if they're not like in a serious relationship, they have some type of situation in their life where they're already looking to a man.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting that level of leadership and game that keeps them consistent and keeps them going to the gym. So when you come with your ass trying to holler, and that's all you're doing,
right?
They may not even find it necessary to tell you that they have a man. They'll just shoot you down.
Right, exactly.
They don't want you fucking with them while they at the gym because they trying to work out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them be having niggas. Because I remember when I worked at a gym and it was more of a group and a family situation.
Right.
Like, bro, 90% of the bitches in there had dudes.
Right.
Almost all of them had dudes. And the reason why I knew is because everybody knew me.
Mm-hmm.
Like during classes, we used to do the boot camp classes, and I used to always make jokes and do impressions and just to keep everybody motivated so we could finish the class. And then people would always come up to me like, hey man, I really had a good time. What's your name, bro? Blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And girls used to come up to me, hey, what's your name? Da, 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 da. Hey, and I created a relationship and an image in the spot.
Right.
But most of them had dudes, bro. Most of them had dudes, and it's just the way it is. So understand that when you in the gym, and really, it's not about being thirsty. It's about being social. It's about getting to know everybody.
Right. Facts. So does it get pussy wet if you tell a bitch that ask you for a drink to get on her purpose and tell her to fuck off? Come on, son. Yeah, motherfuckers are stupid. So since bitches that don't like you to make physical contact with their attributes, do bitches that want to use you for drinks do that as a manipulation, or do they still keep distance?
Stop.
Slayer, you gotta call up.
Are these riddles?
I don't know. You gotta call up. So I'm pulling up on a chick I see. Do I try to set up a date to link up or flirt and build tension? What? Hold on. Y'all questions is weird tonight. I don't understand y'all questions. You have to get back to us on that. I'm like, what? Since it's exam time, is there anything specific you said to the 22-year-old interested in the date? I guess he's asking since it's exam time, was there anything specific you said to her, I guess, to get her to come see you or whatever? I don't know.
No, same fucking script. Just like I say to every bitch. No.
Mm-hmm.
Same fucking script. I don't say nothing different to none of these hoes.
So Juck said, how long were you with her at your crib till you kicked her out?
Let me see. As soon as we got in the crib, I turned on the music, and I think I played 3 songs. So yeah, we was in there for less than 15 minutes.
Right.
No. About 10 to 12 minutes, because we left in the middle of the 3rd song. So yeah,
right.
We were not in here for long.
He said, how you get your numbers up when they not a lot of women to get with in your location? Well, you got to go to another location, brother. You got to travel, get on that plane, train, automobile, and go to different spots. You feel what I'm saying? After having several encounters with a chick during this time, kissing, flirting, dirty talking, but no fucking because I had an affection down and she lost interest, can I do something or replace her? Well,
numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Replace her ass. That's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Don't change your chick.
Exactly. Facts. He said, Miles, can you give an example of your bid?
Of my bid?
Guess he's saying when you're trying to holler at a chick or some shit.
Is there anybody in your life that would have an issue with us going out for a drink?
Exactly.
That's it.
That's it, right?
That's it. What do you doing Friday night? Why? Because I'd like to take you out for a drink. My bid is mad simple, bro. I don't get these chicks too much play, bro. Right. Yo, but I'm gonna tell you something funny that happened to me the other day. So I was chilling out and I saw this thick ass, like older white chick, right? She was wearing jeans and a blouse, and she had long blonde hair, not long, but she had like, blonde hair to her back. And I went up to her. I said, "Hey, how are you? How you doing?" She was like, "Hey, hi, I'm good." I was like, "Nice evening tonight." She's like, "Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, I'm glad I came out." I'm like, "So listen, is there anyone in your anybody have a problem with us going out for a drink sometime?" Right. And she was like, yeah, the universe.
What?
I said, And as soon as I started to ponder what the fuck she was talking about, she was like, yeah, I'm gay. So, and I said, oh, so it's like, it's not in your destiny. Therefore the universe. Oh, I get it. That's funny. She was like, yeah, exactly. So we kind of chuckled and kept it moving.
Right. That's funny. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And it's crazy. The more I looked at her, the more I realized the jeans wasn't really about her looking thick. The jeans was about, you know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't wearing like sexy jeans. It's just that she was like a thicker woman.
Right, exactly.
She was sexy to me, but she was actually more kind of like she wasn't the lipstick lesbian, so to speak.
Right.
Like, oh, now I see the dyke. Now I see it.
Right, exactly. Like, oh, I get it now.
like she was one of those, like, she was just a slightly more feminine type of dyke. But then when she said it and I looked at her again, I was like, oh,
that's funny. She said
yeah,
the universe.
She said the universe. I was like, wow.
She might as well went all the way with it. She's like, well, the universe actually created me as this, so therefore, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she went all, she's gonna went all Einstein on this shit. Like, god damn, man. Like,
she got her game from Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Exactly.
I was like, wow.
Pulling out pie charts and shit. Well, you see, my DNA created this body, which is only attracted to other women. It's like, really? That's funny though. Oh my goodness.
A certified Tyrone said, bitch, I am the universe.
Exactly right. Facts. That's true though. Be like, listen, we're all the universe, baby. You know?
We're all connected.
Exactly. All right, people, that's it, man. I think we're done. We ain't got no more questions. We about to head out. It's about that time.
I ain't got no more talking. Finished it. We done. All three of y'all.
Exactly right. So guys, make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com, join the Bad Boy membership. Go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to watch the Bad Boy show. Make sure you guys look out for the Masculine Identity membership coming soon. What else we got coming up? Make sure you guys check us out on Real Game No Theory on Sundays.
Yep.
And, what else? I think that's it.
Go get the Looks Don't Matter book.
Yes, Looks Don't Matter book. Make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com to get that and all the other books, programs, and things we got popping. Yeah, man. So we appreciate you guys. You feel me?
Don't let these women use you. And if they're trying to use you, kick them out nicely and keep it moving.
Right. And if I ever hear y'all niggas sounding like
the girl
this,
I'm dating doesn't want to have sex. At first, I was resistant. We have chemistry. We enjoy each other's company. We've taken the time to get to know each other. Why wouldn't she want to have sex with me? Come to find out, it was because she had built a boundary.
I hear y'all niggas sounding like this dude. Just don't, guys. Stop, man. Don't ever call in. That guy's gonna call into the show one day.
Damn it.
He gonna call into the show one day. So about the girl I'm dating doesn't want to have sex. I'm like, oh,
not even Moses would say that shit.
Exactly right. Fast.
Moses would be like, yo, I had to she built a barrier around us, so I had to charge it to the fucking game.
Right. Exactly.
Even Moses would have charged him. So what the fuck is this nigga saying? Yo, he lucky he ain't put a picture in the picture or put footage of her in the video. Because you know niggas would have roasted the shit out of her no matter what she looked like.
Exactly. Oh man, but yo, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in, and we will holla at y'all later. Peace. We out. When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.